Who would have thought we'd have a PS5 that doesn't turn on, eh? Never would have freaking guessed it, would you? Let's have a look. What's going on with you? Well, for a start, it's got an Apple logo on it. And no power. Completely dead. Okay. This one's been opened before. And it needs some gloves because it's absolutely filthy inside. Never a good sign when you find screws missing as soon as you start to open it. Screw missing there. And a tube screw. Lovely. Today's video is sponsored by PCBWay. Whether you've got a simple project that requires a quick mod board or you want to launch your own products to the world, PCBWay can help. With fantastic pricing on multi-layer PCBs, flex PCBs, 3D printing and even laser cutting solutions, you're sure to get everything you need all in one place. Custom PCBs start from just $5 for a 1 to 2 layer board with a fast 24-hour build time and free shipping on orders over $30. PCBWay are also proud to announce their new aluminium PCBs which start at just $120 per square metre. Check out what PCBWay have to offer by clicking on the link in the video description or the top pinned comment and get your project started today. Thanks again to PCBWay for sponsoring the video. Let's get back to the repair. Hopefully not another Southbridge fault. Actually, yeah, I don't mind Southbridge faults because, well, technically I get to sell a Southbridge and do the repair work on it as well. So it's win-win. Right, let's test the 12 volt rail first of all. I'm assuming that's probably going to be there. That's probably been tested. Yeah. Okay, so 12 volt is there. Do we have a 5 volt rail? We do. We have a 3.3. We don't. We don't. We have another 3.3 volt rail missing. What about there? No. No 3.3 volt. Okay, so pointless going any further once again. And once again, it's a missing 3.3 volt rail, exactly like the last one. Relatively straightforward so far. Missing 3.3 volt rail. Don't need to test anymore because if 3.3 is missing, 2.5 is going to be missing. If 2.5 is missing, 2 is going to be missing. If 2 is missing, 1.8 is going to be missing. 1.1 will be missing. 1.3 will be missing. They'll all be missing. Everything apart from 5 volt. So that's why we're getting no power. Well, we're actually getting no power because it's got a missing 3.3 volt rail, which is very likely short to ground. And, ooh, look at all that liquid metal. Keeping your console vertical doesn't affect the console. Keeping your console vertical doesn't affect your console. Phil, you're wrong. You're doing it for clickbait. Nah. It's all clickbait, Phil. It's all clickbait. It doesn't all pool up on the left-hand side and create a dry spot on the right-hand side and cause overheating, Phil. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. Why Sony chose liquid metal is beyond me. Because they couldn't beat Microsoft, so they had to overclock it. So it runs too hot. Dry spot, yeah. If you look. Just there. It creates a dry spot, which means it cannot efficiently cool the console. Right, okay, so again, this could be absolutely freaking anything. Let's check this first, because that's what the last issue was. So if you're watching this back as a video, I've just done one of these, no power with a missing 3.3 volt rail, and these caps on the top left of this chip here were short to ground. Let's see if it's the same, because if it is, then it's likely the Southbridge again, like the last one was. Ah, no short to ground. Dang it. Alright, well, it's not that then. Ooh. Don't think that's meant to be 1 ohm. As far as I know, that's not meant to be 1 ohm. Let me have a look on a working board, shall we? If I can find one. I do have one somewhere. There it is. So this here is a working board. The only thing that's wrong with this board now is the fact that this is missing the SSD connector, which I'll change at my leisure at some point. In fact, it's missing a few components. Interesting. Well, don't care about that right now. All I care about right now is testing that specific capacitor and seeing what the resistance is meant to be. Don't think it's meant to be 1 ohm. No, it is not. What are we reading? We are reading 120,000 ohms and counting. That could have been a false reading. Let me just double check it again. But let me drain power from it first. So, one thing that we've noticed about the PS5 is that the caps hold charge for an incredibly long time, which is probably why they die so often, to be honest. So let me just make sure that there's no excess power in this cap. I'll just short it out from top to bottom and I will drain it. I need help fixing mine. What's the symptoms? Do you mean you need help fixing yours, or do you want me to fix yours? We still have 1 ohm. 0.8 ohms on that. So it's likely going to be this chip then. I don't know where this actually goes. I think it goes to this SBV chip here. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a 3.3 volt rail here. That's not short. That's not short. It goes somewhere around here. Not 100% sure. Alright. Well, it'd be voltage injection time then on that capacitor. In fact, no. I'm just going to remove the chip. I'm not going to inject voltage. I'm just going to remove the chip and see if it clears a short. These DA9065/RT5126 chips are known to fail. This is the dialogue variant. But the RT5126 fits it as well. I'm just going to remove the chip and just see if it clears my short. Increase my heat to 480. There's no sensitive components here. Are you going to make a video, the live stream where you replace the PS5 APU? Probably not. It's a big video to edit. Right, that's still short. Okay. Right, so do we have any shorts on the Wi-Fi chip then? So I'll leave that for now. Let's test a few more areas. So that's not short. That's not short. Might end up needing to inject voltage on this then. It could be the safe bridge then, because that chip does go to the safe bridge. I'm just not entirely sure exactly what that line is for. Fuse is good. Just hunting for shorts. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that line is for, so I don't know where it goes exactly. Right, let's carry on then. That's good. Fuse is fine. Yeah, it's very likely going to be a safe bridge issue again, to be honest. Very likely going to be a safe bridge issue again. Well, that sucks donkey ass, doesn't it? Oh, yep, okay. Well, we have a short on the both hand chip. Yeah, okay. All of these data lines are short to ground and they go to the safe bridge. So that means my safe bridge is bad. Well, that's annoying. We have another shorted safe bridge. 15 volt, 0.1 amp. No. I will, however, inject 1 volt. So it's going to be a bit difficult to get the wire onto there. So because this is short as well, I'll just inject it to there. Sorry, I'll just solder it to there. So this here is the both hand magnetics module. It's like a group of filters for the Ethernet port. That goes directly to the safe bridge. It doesn't go anywhere else. It just goes to the safe bridge. And that is it. So, because that's short, 99.9% sure that the short is going to be on the safe bridge. If you get any shorts on this bottom row, then you've likely got a safe bridge short. But I've got my wire soldered, and if I go for 1 volt, so I'll ground it first. I'm going to drop some IPI on the safe bridge, and then I'm going to connect up my power supply in 3, 2, 1, connected. We're drawing 1 amp. That's not enough. 1 watt isn't enough to show heat. Let's increase. 1.5 volts. We're drawing 1.6 amps. There we go. Now you're showing yourself. 2.3 amps. There you are, look. There you are. 2.5 amps at 3 volts. There's your short. Yeah. Okay, well, there we know. Because I just unplugged it and the heat went away straight away. Oh dear, that's funny. Alright, desolder that. Say goodbye to that. And yet another safe bridge reball. Lovely. Is the quality build that bad? In this case, no. This is going to be a power surge. Just given the fact that it's short on the actual Ethernet circuit. Let's see these traces here. These traces are for the Ethernet. So they come through some wires just here, and they go into the safe bridge from the Ethernet. I can show you that in continuity mode in a minute. So the very likely cause on this one will be a power surge that's come through the Ethernet and hit the safe bridge, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to check the Ethernet port as well, and the Ethernet circuit. Okay, there we go, and let's just clean that up. Just gonna whisk this away. Looks up UPSs. Yeah, people really need to start using UPSs with these things, or at least a surge protector. But I don't think a surge protector would help in the case of a surge coming through the Ethernet, to be honest, because it's not coming through the main power. It wouldn't be coming through the power supply, it'd be coming through the Ethernet. Right, use a bit of heat with this. Could just increase the temperature on my soldering iron, but hey. There we go, beautiful. Nice and clean. Let's just double check this. Make sure that it's all good. Yep, no more short, as you can see. So if I probe that pin there and go over here, it's around here somewhere. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Let me just clean that because it's going to affect the connection. There we go. How does a power surge happen? Normally just faulty equipment. Either faulty equipment or you can get like thunder and lightning and stuff like that. Right, so one of these pins here, there it is, that one, connected straight to it. So yeah, the safe bridge, the Ethernet goes straight into the safe bridge, and that's what handles the connection. Which is why I knew. I mean, I kind of knew anyway. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be the safe bridge just based on what cap on here was short. But in terms of absolute confirmation, as soon as I see the Ethernet port short, that's it. It's GG. I know it. I know 100% it's a safe bridge because that's all it goes to. From the Ethernet port, it goes through those filters. There's no physical way for those filters to be short to ground because there's no connection to ground on the filters or on the magnetics module rather. So the only other point from there is a safe bridge. So from there, it's pretty obvious what it is. All right, let's just solder this chip back on. There we go. Sizzle, bitch. You shouldn't do that, you'll cause thermal shock. Shut up. There we go. Right, so that chip's back on. I need to reboard the safe bridge. So I'm going to head over to consolefix.shop. Luckily for me, it's fairly close by. It doesn't take me long to walk there. Oh, look, I'm there already. Right, excuse me, mate. Can I have a CXD 90061GG, please? Yeah, unballed, please. No balls. Thank you. Free? Wow. So kind. Thank you, consolefix.shop. You're the best. There we go. That guy at consolefix.shop is absolutely fucking brilliant to me. He gives me free chips, look. Ka-ching. Boom. Check that out. Ha! Free chips from consolefix.shop. Using the coupon code Get Fucked. Get fucked. You need to send me £1 million. Right, that will be 1.5 mil, please, mate. Tell you what, Ellis, if I ever win the lottery, mate, I'll share it with you. Or I'll have the lot and you can have the area. How's that sound? See, I don't mind going to consolefix.shop because he makes me reball the chips myself, but he don't charge me for them. Like anyone else, he charges them for them, but he reballs the chips for them, so it's not a bad deal. And free chip, reball it myself. I'll do, mate. Stencil time, motherfucker. But thought you wasn't bothering with the shed. This is too high. I wasn't gonna, but this is too high. So to be fair, I'll get my money back on this in scrap value, so it doesn't matter. I paid £800 for this. It weighs like 5.5 ton, so I'll get my money back. Boot tube is way behind. That don't surprise me. I don't even know why I decided to stream on YouTube tonight. I don't normally stream on YouTube anymore. I normally stream on Twitch. But I haven't uploaded a video for a while, so I thought, why not? Let's be a man of the people and stream on YouTube as well. There's nothing physically stopping me from streaming on YouTube. It's just that every single stream gets demonetized, and I seem to lose subscribers every time I stream as well. Whatever that was stuck in there must have disappeared. No, there it is. You little shit. Soldables. Do you know if the parts of the PS5 will work on the PS4 Slim? No. There's a couple of chips that are the same. But the capacitors, the tantalum capacitors are the same. No, sorry, they're not. No, they're not. Forget that. A couple of the MOSFETs are the same, and the SBV chip is the same as well, but that's it. Everything else is different. Right. Did I not? I did add flux to this, didn't I? Well, looks like I'm adding a little bit of IPA to it as well then, because you don't want to do it. Just having none of it. Right. Get in there, Mr. IPA. Make my life easier. Right, I'll do the rest by hand. Because stuff it, why not? So probably invest in Reballing and stuff if you can't be bothered. I would recommend it. Or you could just send your chips to me to be reballed. I do offer a reballing service. Price would depend on the size of the chip though and whether I can get a stencil for it. Right, I've had people message me in the past and say, oh, if I send you a chip, can you reboard it for me? Yep, no worries. No problem at all. There we go. Beautiful. Excuse me, solder ball. I'm just drying off the IPA to start with. I'll turn my airflow down in a minute. I'm just going to get rid of this, damn it, IPA, because that's going to happen. He's doing it again, look. I'll turn down my airflow. That solder board ain't going to stick. I got crap inside the stencil. Didn't clean properly. Ah, that's why I don't like using IPA. End up with popping. The IPA pops as it's drying. It's really annoying. Huh. What happened there with them ones? There we go. So let that solidify and then I'll add some flux. Well, I can add some flux now, it doesn't really matter. Just drop some flux on there. Just reflow it again. And now I'll let it cool. Give it a clean. And there we go. Stencil just pops right off. And there we go, look, it's clean for the next job. Lovely. Alright, so some of these soldables are not the greatest. They need another reflow with flux now that the stencil's taken off. I can see some cracked joints. I'm sure you guys can too. Gorgeous. Don't install it upside down. I'll try. How have I not components there? Oh, I'll fix those first before I do much else. Naughty me, eh? Naughty me. Naughty old me knocking components. Yeah, the microscope always plays up. There you go. All fixed. Not a big issue. Right, let's not install this upside down. But of course, we don't do that on this stream. We're professionals. Yeah, it's like nothing happened. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely jubbly. Right, while I'm waiting for that to cool, first of all, I'm going to put the lid back on my solder balls because, well, I'll knock them over otherwise. Second of all, let's just check this capacitor and make sure it's not short anymore. Nope. No shorts. And let's check here. Nope, no short. Good. I do just need to clean that solder joint up. I didn't do it earlier. There we go. Just clean both of them up. Cool. Go away. It's not upside down. Leave me alone. Right, let me check my fuses real quick. I'll check them without the microscope. It's just faster and easier. So F7001 is good. F7003 is good. 7502 is good. And 7002 is good. Okay, cool. We are good to go on that. Alright, let's just fix the liquid metal. Get rid of that lovely oxidation that Sony includes free with every console. It's actually a good deal, isn't it? Buy a PS5, get a free fault. One free design flaw with every PS5. Come on, liquid metal. I hate these PS5s when they become oxidized. Just doesn't want to take the new liquid metal. Well, I'll say new, it's been cleaned, but it's the actual die that's not taking the liquid metal. The actual liquid metal itself, there's nothing wrong with. Okay, now it's starting to take, finally. Come on. There we go. The chirping birds of cleaning the liquid metal, yeah. That's the one. Alright, moment of truth. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is she gonna work? Of course she's gonna work. Of course she's gonna work, 'cause we are the best. We are the best. We are the best. We're better than Computer Booter and the rest. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. It's 3:30 in the morning. But it's working. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see if it works on the telly. Or is it going to be a bit smelly? The only thing that we can do is try. Work. Excuse me. Hey. I think I might have flux in my cable. It might be time to give my cable an ultrasonic clean. Stupid motherfucker. Work! Don't make me come over there. Ah, we've got no display. No display. Does it work on my HDMI tester, or is it just my cable, or what? No display, eh? Give it a wiggle. It's recognising there is a PS5 on the display. It's picking up on there. But it's not working on my TV. Let's see if it works in safe mode on my TV. In fact, that is in safe mode. Huh. What? Ah, now it's working. What? That was a bit of a weird glitch. That was a very strange glitch. Well, I'm too tired to figure that out. That was just a glitch in the Matrix. That's how we know we're in a simulation. That is how we know we are in a simulation. Alright? If you don't believe me, ask me dad. Negotiation failure, yeah. Very likely. Very weird though. Very strange indeed. But, hey, it's working. FIFA check. Ah, you son of a bitch. Fucking FIFA. Stupid motherfucker. Test Ethernet as well, just to make sure. Just because, well, with the Ethernet being short, we need to make sure that it's actually connecting. LAN cable is connected. Connected to the internet through LAN. Test internet connection. Let's have a nose, shall we? Update the system software, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know about that. That's fine. 730 megabits per second down. Upload. When it eventually finishes. I'm going to connect up the fan just to keep it cool. And also to make sure the fan's actually working, which it is. Which is fine. There we go. Cool. That's good enough for me. It needs an update, so I'll do that. It's on 8.2, so it's not exploitable anyway. So I'll run the update. I'll let that update, and I'll give it a full test in the morning. But it's working. We win again.